This is TechCrunch. On Tuesday, nuclear startup Antares said that it had raised $96 million in a Series B round as it pursues its small modular reactor design. The round, which was led by Shine Capital with participation from Alt Capital, Caffeinated, 53 Stations, Industrious, and others, consists of $71 million in equity and $25 million in debt. Antares says it is targeting commercial, defense, and space-based applications with its R1 microreactor, which will produce between 100 kilowatts and 1 megawatt of electricity. The design uses triso fuel, which in Antares' case is spheres of carbon and ceramic-coated uranium embedded in graphite. The startup is one of several companies that have benefited recently from renewed interest in nuclear power over the last 6 months or so. Last week, Amazon-backed X Energy said it had raised a $700 million Series D round, which came on the heels of an upsized $700 million Series C that closed back in February. That company is also designing a reactor around triso fuel. Deep Fission, which had struggled to raise money as recently as this April, went public in a $30 million reverse merger back in September. Alo Atomics raised $100 million in August to build a demonstration data center powered by a microreactor. And in June, NVIDIA contributed to a $650 million round for TerraPower, a small modular reactor startup also backed by Bill Gates. Big nuclear plants have been given a second chance as well. Earlier this month, Microsoft partner Constellation Energy received a $1 billion loan from the Department of Energy to restart a reactor at 3 Mile Island by 2028. That project is expected to cost $1.6 billion to refurbish the reactor that was idled in 2019. In October, Google said it would work with Next Era Energy to reopen a nuclear power plant in Iowa that was damaged during a torrential downpour in 2020. Earlier this summer, Amazon bought 1.92 gigawatts of generating capacity from a Talon Energy nuclear plant in Pennsylvania. Meta also said in June it would buy the clean energy attributes from a Constellation Energy nuclear power plant in Illinois. And while big nuclear has been a major beneficiary, the Trump administration is bullish on small nuclear's potential to revive the industry's fortunes in the coming decade. In August, Antares was named one of 11 participants in the Department of Energy's reactor pilot program, which aims to have at least 3 of those begin operation by July 4th of next year, a timeline that is significantly faster than the nuclear industry is accustomed to. Antares has said it aims to demonstrate its reactor for the Department of Energy next year and is planning to turn on its full power reactor sometime in 2027. Prediction market Kalshi, which allows people to bet on future events, announced on Tuesday that it raised a $1 billion funding round at an $11 billion valuation, confirming TechCrunch's scoop from last month. The round was led by returning investor Paradigm, with participation from Sequoia Capital, Andreessen Horowitz, Capital G, and other existing backers. The latest funding comes less than 2 months after Kalshi announced that it raised $300 million at a $5 billion valuation. Although the trading platform surged in popularity last year when people used it to predict the outcome of the 2024 U.S. presidential elections, a large portion of Kalshi's trades are actually tied to sports, according to the New York Times. Kalshi is reportedly planning to announce a partnership with CNN. Additionally, future growth is expected to come from various companies using Kalshi to hedge against business-specific risks, such as government shutdowns or adverse weather changes. Polymarket, Kalshi's main rival, was reportedly in talks to raise another round at a $12 billion to $15 billion valuation. That's according to a Bloomberg report back in October. That's it from TechCrunch. For more stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.